Take from me, kids, when you let a friend choose what game you're going to review, you're going to have a bad time. Basically, my birthday was a couple weeks ago, and I told my friend that whatever game he buys me on Steam, I'll review it. Lesson learned. You have no idea how close I was to reviewing the horse breeding simulator Secrets of the Magic Crystals. This is my review of the indie game Fortix. Here's the story, and it's not very long. Evil forces have taken over the land of Fortiana, turning the place into a wasteland. Knight Fortix, heir of the late king, is back to reclaim all 12 former shires from the army of the dark ruler Zichtroff. Really guys, Zichtroff? If Castlevania can get away with using Alucard, I guess I have to let it slide. The music is actually pretty good and it fits the game quite well. I honestly quite like it. Too bad there's only like 2 or 3 tracks that loop endlessly. The art is pretty good, but Knight Fortix looks a bit like a Roomba with arms. Oh man, look, there's dragons! There's a green one, and a white one, and a black one. There's so much variety! And there's bats? Wait, it calls it a dragon? So it's not a bat? Okay then. Fortix is a game of vengeance. It's a game of honor and glory and recapturing the land that's rightfully yours. It's a game of land ownership disputes. To take back your real estate, Fortix the Knight makes lines across the map and encloses different structures. These are guarded by turrets, dragons, bats which are actually dragons, and more dragons. It's not as cool as it sounds. They never really explain how Fortix actually makes those lines. Is he urinating to claim his territory like a wolf? Is he? Perhaps he's a human version of those machines they use to paint the lines on sports fields. Oh, I can imagine it now. While being the alpha wolf, Fortix can enclose triggers to shoot at enemy turrets or power-ups to help him out. They don't really vary that much. You could stop dragons, or you can stop the cannonballs, or you can give yourself an extra life or some speed. I think there's also a shield, but that's about it. To be honest, the game is pretty dang boring. The only challenge is how many things are flying around and that water or marsh slows you down. The only real thing that changes throughout the levels is how long it takes. That's not fun. I actually really liked the final level, which was a boss level of sorts. You have to avoid whatever, okay, you have to avoid the evil guy's magic missiles and capture his fortress while he spawns dragons. It sounds pretty badass, and it actually sorta is. I like how the magic missile works, and overall it's a pretty cool boss battle. Too bad the rest of the game wasn't as fun. The game as a whole will take a competent player around an hour and a half to finish. It's only $1 on Steam, so at least it isn't overpriced, which is pretty cool. I didn't have much fun with this game, to be honest, but it isn't offensively bad either. If you think you'd like playing it, at least you know what you'd be getting into. I give this game a score of 4 out of 10. As always, if you watched this far, thank you for checking out my review. Be sure to leave a rating and subscribe if you want to see more. I'd really appreciate it. See you guys later.